Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see guys, the price of Bitcoin did pretty much exactly like how we predicted, a retracement around 28,000 before breaking into the upside. And right now, if you look at this right angle descending broadening wedge scenario, it has played out perfectly. Even if you look at the descending broadening wedge scenario, it is playing out perfectly. So what to expect next for Bitcoin? Will this trend continue further here to the upside, or will we see another retracement? Price coming back to test some key line before deciding the actual trend direction. As you can see, I am ready. I am prepared to share with you some very interesting scenario which is unfolding right now for Bitcoin. But before I do that, I want you guys to destroy that like button. And also, Bybit has started a new campaign, guys. 0 losses, only gains. Copy trade with 0 losses and upsides to 50,000 USDT price pool. What is this? This new limited time campaign has just started. Event period starts from now until 31st of October. So this is only for the limited time. Copy trade for the first time using either smart copy mode or advanced copy mode. If you experience a loss on your first order, you will receive a copy trading voucher that compensates your first order loss up to maximum of 100 USDT. How to participate? Register using this link, which is given in the description down below, or you can simply use my code 30687. Follow your first master trader, invest a minimum of 100 USDT. So if you deposit 100 USDT and lose this 100, you will be refunded. On your first loss, you will be refunded your 100 USDT. So this is a win-win opportunity. So try grabbing it now. If you look at this right angle descending broadening wedge scenario for Bitcoin, yes, it has played out perfectly. Congratulations to everyone who have been following me for a while, because I showed you that after some retracement around 28,000, we are still expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue further here to the upside to fill this weak rejection which we had a couple of days ago. So since the price has already played out at this right angle descending broadening wedge, now we are going to look at this descending broadening wedge, because according to this descending broadening wedge, we are not expecting price of Bitcoin to show a move like this one more time, but we are expecting the price to show some more range bound, even some retracement in between 28,000 to 29,000 before continuing this new uptrend here like this. Yes guys, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to show another continuation here to the upside, as long as we remain in between 28,000 to 29,000 range, because it's not just only this descending broadening wedge, even according to this megaphone pattern. And to those individuals who have watched my previous video, I showed you with this example that in the medium short term, we could see some more retracement price coming around this CryptoAnup buy sell indicator and finally breaking it to the upside. And this is exactly what is happening right now. So if the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term gets exhausted, shows a retracement here to the downside around this CryptoAnup buy sell indicator to find support, or around the upper trend line from this megaphone pattern, then let it be. Why? Because in that case, it will be considered as a retest around the previous temporary raise line before starting with another continuation here like this. Yes, this broadening wedge or megaphone pattern, this descending broadening wedge, all are indicating us the upcoming days for Bitcoin looks super bullish if we can manage to remain above 28,000-29,000 range. Yes guys, even this bump and run reversal pattern, you can see it is playing out perfectly, because we have been talking about this since a couple of weeks, right? We knew the price was following this bump and run reversal, and in our case, since we have already broken this lead in bearish trend, we were expecting the price of Bitcoin after that to show this run phase. And in this run phase, this is exactly what is happening. I mean, price is starting with a new impulsive movement, but there might be some ups and downs on our way before showing another move here like this. Yes guys, the price of Bitcoin could show more shakeout on our way, right? But at the end, still get attracted here to the upside to break the previous high, which we have around 31,700 to 32,000 range. Yes, this 32,000 range is also the area where we could be getting attracted for the coming days before deciding the actual trend duration. Because if you look at this falling wedge pattern, a bullish continuation pattern, even according to this bullish continuation pattern, yes, there might be some more range bound around 28,000-29,000 range, but if we manage to remain above that area, then the previous high will be broken as well, and in that case the price of Bitcoin could come easily around 32,000 range, because we know each and every time whenever the price of Bitcoin broke out from this falling wedge, what has happened after that? After that, we have started with a very, very impulsive movement. So if we are going to follow this exact scenario which played out here in the past price action, then the coming days for Bitcoin looks super bullish. And now let me show you with another example. I mean, according to this leading indicator as well, in the immediate short term, if the price of Bitcoin does show some weakness, does get attracted towards this lower trend line, what is going to happen in that case? The price will be finding support at this monthly R2 line, which is around 29,000, and even at this monthly R1 line, because according to this leading indicator which gives us information beforehand, since the price of Bitcoin is above this green trend lines, now this exact line will be acting as a support. So if we do see another correction around this monthly R2 line, 29,000 will be looked as a support, and monthly R1 line will be looked as support. And until the end of this October month, if we just manage to close the monthly candle above 26,700, that means the November month will be considered bullish. So please do not panic, even if the price in the immediate short term could show some more weakness and even shake out some over leveraged longs. And now, if you look at this in a bigger frame, I mean, if you look at this price action using this rising trend line, according to this rising trend line, we are aware each and every time the price of Bitcoin has tested this trend line, what has happened after that? The price has turned very, very bullish, right? In our case, the price is clearly showing strength. I mean, this weekly candle is clearly turning bullish. Now, let me add these moving averages. I mean, the 200 weekly moving average and 30 weekly moving average, because these two lines were acting as a line of resistance around 28,200, 28,300 range. And right now, since we are clearly above it, what do we want the weekly candle to do? We want the weekly candle to find proper support above these moving averages, because by doing that, or by closing the weekly candle above these moving averages, the upcoming days for Bitcoin will be turning bullish. Because in that case, let me show you with this very interesting example. In that case, we are not just only going to be above the moving averages, but even this Williams alligator indicator will turn bullish. I mean, whenever we have seen this green line, right? Whenever after the crossover, this green line appearing at the top and blue line at the bottom, what has happened with price action? We have started with a new impulsive movement. Again, whenever we have seen this green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom, we have seen a very, very impulsive movement playing out here in price action on Bitcoin. But when we see the blue line at the top and green line at the bottom, what happened with price action? Price indicates weakness and also a sign of reversal. And if you look at this carefully, each and every time whenever this blue line was at the top, green line at the bottom, the price of Bitcoin showed weakness and also got reversed around this rising trend line. So right now, if you look at this carefully, the green line is again appearing above the red line and blue line. So if this weekly candle is going to find proper support above 28,000, consolidate around that area for few more days or even weeks for better confirmation, then this Williams alligator indicator is also going to be bullish, and that in the past price action has resulted in some very, very impulsive movement. I mean, this green line appearing at the top, right, and blue line at the bottom in the past price action has resulted in some very impulsive movement, and this is exactly what we are also expecting to play out in our case. So all eyes are definitely going to be around this weekly candle and where it closes. And now, even if we look at this in a monthly time frame, I mean, in a monthly time frame, we just found out, according to the Williams alligator indicator, the price of Bitcoin needs to close above 29,000. And if we can do that, then the coming days could be very bullish. And now, even according to this CryptoAnup capitulation phase indicator, in our case, in the past price action, we have found out whenever this capitulation phase has started, whenever this capitulation phase has ended, what has happened after that? I mean, in 2014, 2015, when this capitulation phase started, right? Beginning of capitulation phase, people started capitulating around that area. And when this capitulation phase ended, what happened after that? The price of Bitcoin started with a new impulsive movement here in 2019, 2020 as well. Capitulation phase started when the price of Bitcoin dropped around 3,900, 3,800 range and ended when we were around 7,000, 8,000 range. What happened after that? After some few impulsive movement, we had some shakeout, but what happened at the end? At the end, the price still managed to form a new higher high. So this is something which is also expected in our case for the coming days, coming months, coming years. I mean, this capitulation phase has started and also ended. And now, even if we would see some more shakeout on our way, we are still expecting the upcoming days to be like this. Price heading towards to form a new higher high, which means we will be breaking above 66,000 for the coming months, coming years. So this indicator is also indicating us, since our capitulation phase has already ended, the upcoming month, upcoming year for Bitcoin could be super bullish. And now, beside this bullish scenario, what in case if this entire bullish scenarios are going to fake out? I mean, price is going to break the support around 28,000 and even the important support around 26,000. What in that case? In that case, we have to look at this one here. Now, before I switch the chart, I just want to aware you guys that if you haven't destroyed that like button, then please do it right now. But if you want to support me even further, a comment is always appreciated, because a like and a comment is going to boost the algorithm of this channel and boost my motivation to create content like this in a daily basis. Thank you very much. And again, Bybit zero losses only gain campaign has just started, where you have to deposit only $100, and if you lose this $100, this $100 will be refunded. Yes, you heard that correctly. Copy trade for the first time using either smart copy mode or advanced copy mode. If you experience a loss on your first order, you will receive a copy trading voucher that compensates your first order loss up to maximum 100 USDT. So, how to participate? By simply clicking on this link which is given in the description down below. Follow your first master trader and invest minimum of 100 USDT, and if you lose this 100 USDT on your first trade, it will be refunded. So this is a win-win opportunity, so please try grabbing it. And now, if you look at this bearish scenario, beside all the bullish scenario which I just showed you, what if the price fails to break out of this 30,000 line? What is going to happen in that case? Because we can see this also looks like a clear diamond top pattern, right? So if price of Bitcoin fails to break out from this 30,000, shows a retracement where we break the support on 28,000 and another move here like this, then we have to be careful, because in that case, I mean, losing the support to around 28,000 means the price could be forming this diamond top pattern. And according to this diamond top pattern, the price objective will be somewhere around 20,000 range. Yes guys, to invalidate this bearish scenario which is lining up for Bitcoin, we have to remain above 28,000 and 26,000, the most important support which we have right now, because failing to break out of 30,000 parallelly will also form head and shoulder type of formation. Yes, if you look at this in a weekly time frame here, you can see guys, failing to break out of this 30,000, failing to find support above 28,000 and even a neckline around 26,000, that could trigger another tsunami. And in that case, this 20,000 will be retested. Yes, the price objective from this head and shoulder is at 20,000. The price objective from this diamond top pattern is also around 20,000. So if the price of Bitcoin wants to invalidate this bearish scenario, then in a bigger picture, 26,000 is a must hold line. But for now, 28,000 must remain, because remaining over 29,000 means the upcoming days for Bitcoin will be turning bullish. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys, please destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.